Hello, friend.
Hello, Doc.
What is your name?
I'm Rukaya Adams Mohammed.
Lukaya Adams Mohammed. Lukaya, I learned you won one of the Dean's Awards.
That's very true.
Which category was it?
First class,
First class.
yes,
So far as you fall within the range of 3.6 to
to
4,
4.0.
you qualify for the Dean's Award. So that
That's
is what
correct.
you won.
Yes, please.
That is huge. Meaning that from 100 coming, you've been doing so well. 100, 200, 300, 400.
Yeah, coming from 100 wasn't quite well, but as time went by, I was able to improve.
When did you start picking up very good performance till now? Was it 200?
Second year, yes.
Second year.
Yes, second
Okay, so
semester.
first year was a bit rough, but
Yeah,
you picked up 200, and your performance has been consistent.
yes,
Great, great. So winning this award tells me that you are doing something right in terms of your studies.
yes.
So I had my own style of studying when I was here, and then many people come to me and said, "I've been learning like you, but I don't get the grades." But when they get close and I show them how I learn, right, they start doing well. So how do you learn, which has made you come up with this top performance?
Mine is to go to class,
Right,
and when I go to class, I make sure I don't sit
right,
right at the very front or at the very back.
right.
And so whatever that is being taught, I like writing a lot because of that, the secretary in my study group,
Your
that's how
groups.
they call me. So if you want anything, provided I was in class,
They should ask the
I'll
secretary.
write something. So when I get back to the hostel,
Mm,
I'll make sure I go through whatever I wrote.
right.
And I do that like verbally because I'm the type that will learn verbally, say whatever I'm learning verbally, and then explaining how I understand it. So when I'm done, I'll also try and then write everything. Sometimes I set questions for myself and then try to answer the questions again. So the ones that I'm not able to answer very well, I go back to the notes, go through. And when you go for group studies too, the discussions that we have, if there is something that you don't understand, you bring it out and then somebody will help you. And that aspect also helps a lot.
Of course.
And then sometimes I also like to do the moderation because when I'm explaining it, it gives me more like understanding of whatever I have learned and then communicating it to them. Sometimes you are being the moderator, but you are saying something based on how you understand it, but it wouldn't be the right thing or the perfect answer. And so somebody may come in and then help you with that. And all of that contributes to my learning.
Great. So it seems like you have a whole set of skills on how you put yourself together to do so well. The big one that I picked was verbalization during learning.
Yes.
I use verbalization too a lot in my time. People said I was the best, overall best student, whatever. But I cannot learn without verbalizing. In the beginning, I'll be verbalized, sub-vocalization. I think that's the right word for it, sub-vocalization. So I'll be on the book and you see me moving my lips a bit. I'm doing sub-vocalization. When I do it, let's say I read the same information 3 times. On the 3rd time, I've stopped sub-vocalization. I'm no longer verbalizing. That is when I'm getting to my highest level. So when you come and see me and I've learned to the point I'm no longer moving my lips, then I've got to the point that I understand the thing to the very deepest, and then I'm going even deeper into it. You get it? Many students don't know about this sub-vocalization stuff when it comes to them. Some students, they go and just sit down and then they will just be using their eyes, right? Maybe that is just what they have to change to do well. Because what I realized is that when you do that sub-vocalization or verbalization as you study, it kind of registers on your memory better.
That's very true.
And I'm glad to know that you use it. So I'll just say keep using it. And then it means that you also have a goal in mind after this.
Yeah.
You really want to become a lecturer, or you want to become a professor, or what?
So actually, I want to become a forensic
Psychologist. Great.
Yes. So growing up, I wanted to become
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
What do they do?
So they work in the legal system and they do a whole lot of things.
Like eyewitness testimony?
Yes, conduct assessments on people to check whether these people have the likelihood of relapsing or into the crime that they've done.
You know what you are talking about. You know what you are talking about.
So
Ghana loves forensic psychology for sure. We've started a master's program which is being housed in forensic science department. We are still in talks to bring it to psychology for it to be run here because it's the Department of Education and Psychology. So cool. But that seems really interesting that in the near future I'll have a friend who is a forensic psychologist. I have friends who have done it though.
Okay.
I have a friend in UK who's a forensic psychologist. He trained in Legon. I met him. He was my senior anyway. So if you want to do it, let's talk, you know, and then I will get people like that to give you the right advice in terms of your development. Thank you so much, Lukaya.
And thank you too for this opportunity.
Of course. Thank you so much.